Hi everyone, it's me, Darlene. It is a Sunday afternoon, it is a nice gray day, and I feel like continuing my little series that I started on how to give attribution to music on your YouTube videos. My previous video, I talked about using the YouTube Free Music Library, and today I'm going to show you Free Music Archive, otherwise known as FMA. This is one of the most popular places to get free music, but I can promise you many are doing it the wrong way. First of all, you must remember, free music does not mean you are free to use it in any old way you want. Hang on. That's a double ring. That's for my mother. It means it is free for you to download. You can download it for free, but you don't have permission to do anything you want with that free music, unless you are given permission, and permission can always change. So let's go through this, and I'm going to show you the steps that I take, that you should totally take, and I don't want it to scare you into thinking that you should not be using music in your videos or that it's too much trouble. Music in videos, when it's appropriate, is very, very useful, and I encourage people to use music or sound effects or whatever, but anytime you use music or sound effects or even images that you did not personally take with your camera, you need to be giving proper attribution, or you can get your YouTube account closed, or worse, sued. I'm less worried about sued, but I am worried about YouTube accounts getting closed because I have mentioned before, there's a YouTube tipper that I follow. When they had just started doing videos on their family vlog, they lost 3 years of videos because of not having given proper attribution to the music. And now he's a YouTube tip content creator, and probably because he has learned so many things the hard way that he feels that he can tell people what not to do. So I am also going to tell you what not to do. Don't just play around with copyright issues. Do it the right way the first time, and you will be safe. All right, so I'm going to take you to my screen. I have all kinds of windows opened up so I can quickly take you through the steps, and I'm going to show you how to use music from the Free Music Archive, which has thousands and thousands of songs, and I'm going to show you how to give proper credit.
Before we start, I did want to mention that I will be showing you how to find music that you can put on a YouTube video that is monetized. If you do not monetize your videos, you still have to put proper attribution for the artist and or the license they are using. It just means that you will have more options because you can pick music that is allowed non-commercially, meaning you're allowed to put it on a non-monetized YouTube video. But you still have to do all the attribution stuff, or you can lose your YouTube account and or get sued by the artist. So you don't want to do that. But I'm going to be showing you how to specifically find music that can be on a monetized video, because most of us do monetize our YouTube videos. So you're going to go to freemusicarchive.org. Just remember it's .org. And the best way to start is to go to genres. And I am going to go to rock, and you'll see that there are many subgenres, but many of these I have no clue what they even are. I mean, shoegaze, I don't even know how to pronounce that. I'm not even going to try. No wave, I don't know. All right, I'm going to garage because that is the one that I picked out for this example. When you're there, you can click the little play button to listen to the music, and let's say that we like this one. Sir Fish is the name of that song. So you want to click on the track or the title of the song. That's going to open up the page that you need to see whether or not you are allowed to use this in a monetized video. Before I get to that, let's go look at the FAQs. Anytime you want to remember what I'm telling you right now, just go to Free Music Archive, go to About the FMA, and go to General FAQ. That's how I got here. Scroll down, and I'm going to enlarge this. Use on a monetized video, we have 3 options here inside this particular collection of music. If you use something different, you have to figure out what it is that they require on that site. But this is for Free Music Archive. We can use attribution license, attribution share-alike license, and attribution no derivatives license. And the reason I say we can is because it says, I can make money, I can make money, I can make money. And then this is telling you how you have to give credits. And like for just regular attribution, all you really need is mention author. I suggest you do the whole shebang for every piece of music you use, because then there are no questions about it. These three, obviously, they say non-commercial, non-commercial, non-commercial. So we cannot use those on a monetized video. You can on a non-monetized video, but you still have to give credit. So let's go back to this surfish that we opened up. Let me back out a little bit here. You're going to scroll down and look over here. This one says attribution non-commercial. The minute we see non-commercial, stop. Cannot use that on a monetized YouTube video. Cannot. Now let's go to a page that I opened that allows commercial. I happen to pick this song out of the blue, and I'm going to look at what is allowed, and it says attribution share-alike license. It does not say non-commercial, so that means we can use it. If you're not sure, you click through, and it's going to open up this page. And it says that you can share and you can adapt, remix, transform, blah, 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 for any purpose, even commercially. You see it there too. So now let's say, for the heck of it, I want this song in my video. I'm going to show you how I put it in my YouTube description box. I found this info on Creative Commons, and it is saying that the ideal attribution includes title, author, source, license. Now some need less. I'm not going with less. I'm going with title, author, source, license. So let's go to my description box and title, author, source, license. Okay, title. It was Rolling Sea Song. Copy that. I use Control V for paste. We want author. Oops, we know it's this guy, Kevin. Now for source and license, we have to do a couple of steps. Source is Free Music Archive. So what I use is Free Music Archive, but you also need the link. So you're going to grab the link to this particular page. For license, you need to go back to the song, and this is the license right here, attribution share-alike license. Let's copy that. That's the type of license. And now you have to link to the actual license. So that's where you click through to this, and we see this, but this isn't the actual license. This is right here. So click through to that. Grab that URL, copy it, and paste that sucker right there. Now you are set. You have everything that they want, and that is how you would give attribution for that particular song.
I know that seems like an awful lot of work just to have some music in your video, but if you are doing YouTube and monetizing your videos or not, remember that it's very important to give proper attribution, and it's better to have the attribution contain all the possible info as opposed to not have enough info. Just because you might have been doing it wrong in the past doesn't mean that you're in the clear or that you're doing something okay. People sometimes take a long time before they get caught. And I know it's innocent. I know people have no clue and they just throw things out there. But YouTube doesn't look at, well, they didn't know. They look at, well, they're not supposed to do that. So you really want to protect yourself as best as you can. 9 times out of 10, if you are flagged for that, all you have to do is go in, put the attributions in, go and dispute it and say, I've updated, I'm in the clear now. If you don't know at all where that song came from and you can't back your side, then you're probably going to have to delete that video. Or you can somehow take the music out. There's a way that can take the music out, and you'll just have to live with whatever part of the video the music was playing. That will be muted. Definitely, if you get flagged, you need to take action and fix the problem. And just so you know, there are people out there, not only YouTube employees, but just trollers. And I hate to give trollers ideas, but there are people out there who just like to cause misery, and they find pure joy out of going around and flagging people. It's very, very sad to say, and some people get flagged even for doing nothing wrong and having full attributions and all that. And then the other thing you have to remember is artists can change their license at any time. So a song that you're using right now in your video with proper attribution that is okay for a monetized video can at any time be all of a sudden non-commercial. They can change that anytime they want. In that case, I don't think any of them would just shut you down or sue you if they see that you have given them proper attribution and they can see the date of the video, and then they know, okay, that's right, they did that before I changed it. In that case, they're going to say to you something like, we have changed the license, you can't use this song anymore, you're still going to have to go through some bullshit to get it up to par, but we are responsible for changing or deleting or removing any song that happens to have a license change down the road. That sounds very scary. I don't know if that's ever even happened. I mean, I have not come across an incident where somebody said, geez, I've had that song on my video for 10 years and all of a sudden they changed the license and I have to, delete it. I don't know. So we'll see. But it says it everywhere. License can change at any time. So don't be afraid. Use the music, give proper attribution, and remember, free does not mean free to use any old way you want. Free means free to download. There are such things as songs that are free to download that you are not allowed to put anywhere on the internet, just for your own personal listening pleasure. So it doesn't mean that you can just do whatever you want with it. So be careful, ask questions, and I hope this helped. I hope it didn't scare you away from music. I tend to stick with YouTube Music Library because it's so easy. They give you the attributions to copy and stuff, and even in there, if they don't, and I put attributions because I'd rather be safe than sorry. So thank you so much for watching. Bye!